We'll get started. It's my final presentation for AOLL 581, Theory, Practices, and Challenges of Leadership. I just want to first start off and say that this has been an awesome course this semester, and I've enjoyed every part of it. This is the class that I probably learned some of the most things in. Dr. Freeman has done an awesome job in this course, ensuring that there's a lot of practical use to this course, and has a really straightforward approach to the subject on a subject that could really be surrounded by a lot of ambiguity. I thought the Leadership BS portion of the class was awesome. It was a great book to read and learn about leadership. Also, the Lily Kelly Radford presentation and the Keith Weiss talks were awesome tools and parts of the course, and they were just a great experience. So, thank you to everyone for an awesome class, and let's get started. So, wildly important goals, really quick. They require high focus. They're the most important thing you have, and they have specific parameters and exact measures. They're, by definition, wildly important goal, the most important thing you have to complete. This is the thing that decides if you won or lost, and by focusing all your energy on this one thing, you can penetrate the noise of your everyday work and dedicate yourself to achieving this one thing. My wildly important goal is to get a job. It's been the most important thing for my career, for my career professionally. It's the most important thing. Achieving anything else is secondary. This is a very simple goal. That's a big part of wildly important goals, is they need to be simple. And the wildly important goal trumps everything else. Focusing on this is the most important part of my life right now. So that's why I wanted to pick this as my wig. I think by focusing on this part of my life, I'll be able to achieve it. And I picked this as my wig almost as a joke, because I wasn't sure if it was going to work or not. But the process has been great going through it, and it's been giving me a lot of great feedback. So this is my wig for real life and for the class. The lead measures. So tying into wigs are lead measures, thinking in terms of actions and being process oriented. Lead measure is what you focus on in order to get the desired result. The next thing is the lag measure. The lead measure tells you a result as two primary characteristics: is predictive. So if the lead changes, the lag will change soon. And influenceable, can be directly influenced by the team or me. And the data is what is key for lead measures. Focusing on the numbers enables you to close the gap between what you know and what you should do and what you are actually doing. Without lag measures, without the lead measures, all you have to go on is lag measures, which is outside of your control. My lead measure is to apply for 10 positions a week over the next 60 days, and that'll get me to a total of 60 positions applied, and that'll hopefully get me to my lag. So I picked this as my lead measure because it was a good way to measure my progress towards getting a job, instead of kind of just hoping things happen or randomly doing different things. This is the one thing that I could be able to base my process on. This is something that I can control. It's something that I can achieve every week, and it's something that I can make sure that I can do. It's not outside of my control. Lag measure. These are key performance indicators, measures the goal, measure success, and it's something you cannot directly control, such as your lead measure. But this is what the number most people focus on. It's your wins and losses. It's your target numbers. So it's usually things that you can't control, but you worry about the most. However, focusing on the process, focusing on the lead measure is what is most important. This number can be misleading. Just because you're missing on this number does not mean you're working hard enough or doing everything correctly. It just usually means you're focusing on the wrong part of the whole equation that is success. So that's lag measure. My lag measure is to attain 60 interviews within 60 days. So the next 3 months, that's the same time frame as my lead measure. So they can be correlated, and I can see from week to week whether my lead measures are leading to my lag measures. And this is just an example from the first week of how many interviews I've gotten within the first week and how many I need to get to by the end of the 6 weeks, by the end of the year, in order to attain employment. Interviews obviously a key part of that, so that's a good indicator of success. In conclusion, identifying my wildly important goal to attain employment by the beginning of the year. Identifying my lag, to see what I'm winning and what I'm losing on, be how many interviews I'm getting, and identifying my lead and identifying my process by putting in identify lead, attain. Should be it. My lead should be putting in 10 interviews a week. That's incorrect. But focusing on the lead, focusing on the measure, or focusing on the lead, focusing on your process, and measuring your lag continually can get you to complete your WIG and get your wildly important goal. I appreciate, like I said in the beginning of this course, I appreciated everyone in this course. I enjoyed every part of this course. It's been a lot of fun and seeing the connections between our readings and what we do, and how we interact with each other has been awesome throughout the course. I think my wildly important goals are very important. I like my lead. Like I said here, it should be put in 10 resumes a week. And then my lag is getting 6 interviews within a certain time frame, that's 60 days. And then hopefully that'll lead me to attaining my wildly important goal. So thank you, everyone, and have a great day.